80% of people who have been encrypted will be encrypted again.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Right.
The why is that once you've been encrypted, that ransomware group is going to publish how they got in, what they compromised, where your files are, what the directory structure is to the dark web. So now thousands of hackers know where to go. They know that your security wasn't sufficient to prevent them from getting in, and you're a better target to attack. And if you paid out the ransom, there's a good chance you'll pay it out again.
Right, right.
So all of that is on the dark web. So if I'm a bad actor, why go after something totally net new? Why not go after something that I know is going to give out a reward for the work that I put in? And that sounds terrible putting it in that way, but that's, you got to put yourself in the mindset of the bad actor.
Right, right.
So that's the why people get hit more than once, because they have a floor plan. They have a basically an instruction set for how to get in and do damage to you in such a way that you will pay ransom again.
It used to be that maybe the entire company or the entire infrastructure got encrypted, but now it seems like it's more surgically striking. So maybe I'll go after payroll, or maybe I'll go after something else, but then are they leaving things in there expecting that, yeah, I'm probably going to get caught, or yeah, after this ransom, so that they can go back in?
Yeah. So it really, the behavior, the modus operandi is going to be dependent on the hacker group, or the basically they're conglomerates. They treat themselves like companies. They act like companies when you're interacting with them in the incident response situation. They have help desks. They have engineering teams. It's a crazy, like, nefarious business model. And so when you're looking at a particular bad actor group, that group has a modus operandi for how they work, for what tools they use to hack, for what systems they put in place, for what backdoors they might put in place. And when they get documented well enough that the tools in the industry can catch up, oftentimes they either collapse the hacker group and go and create a new one with a new set of MO. And so it's really, and that's what we call TTPs in the industry. So MO in the police sector, TTPs in the security sector, tactics, techniques, and procedures. And that's what MITRE has done with the MITRE attack matrix, is to document the TTPs these bad actors are using, so that we as security professionals can look for those tactics, techniques, and procedures. They've also tied them to known hacker groups. So this hacker group uses these procedures and techniques and so on and so forth. So the short answer is yes, they oftentimes create multiple backdoors in case one of them gets shut down for their primary activity. But if you didn't find it and you cleaned up everything and it's still there, sure, of course they're going to use that and try to come back in again, or sell it to another bad actor group to go and come in. You know, let's split the ransom and I'll tell you how to get in. I got a back door. So absolutely, it's once somebody has been in, they not only have an understanding of your environment, but they've probably planted a bunch of ways to get back in when they're selling that off. And given that, you know, bad actors are in an environment on average, we said between 10 and 200, but the average right now in the United States is 200 days of dwell time.
Right.
That means for 6 months, a bad actor. So 6 months ago, a bad actor could have started in your environment.
And I just don't know about it yet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When we do the incident response, we're using the same tool set that we use in our ongoing security services. So we deploy the same tool set, we do the cleanup, we do the isolations, all the incident response that needs to happen. We do incident command for customers to help them understand all the pieces and parts they have to do. We work with the forensics teams and take the indications of compromise, or the TTPs, from the bad actors and load them across our tools. So now all of our customers are protected across it. And if that company decides to stay on as a customer, all of that work and all of the previous incident responses we've done have the tactics, techniques, and procedures that we've seen in the wild, as well as in production, running against their environment. So that same attack is unlikely to happen. New attacks, there's always a possibility, but because we have taken what behaviors a bad actor does, and because we take telemetry from multiple different sources, we're able to narrow in with our correlation engines and get very quickly to, this looks like an attack. And we have taken, on average, that 6 months of dwell time down to 6 minutes.